Hey y'all, it's Neka Agnes Wachuku. Neka Agnes Wachuku. This is Podcast Diaries number 24. Today we're going to go a different route today. We're going to talk about politics. Yes, politics. We are going to talk about politics today. Today we're going to talk about Trump trying to cut food stamps. What does this mean for the black community and foreigners? You gotta understand, a lot of foreigners and the black community use food stamps. I was watching a video on YouTube the other day. It was, kind of like a news clip, and it was about how Trump is trying to cut food stamps. He's trying to get rid of food stamps. And instead of food stamps, he's trying to make it into money. But basically he's trying to cut food stamps. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go to that YouTube video that I had watched. I'm about to go to it, y'all. It's called, the YouTube video is Nino Brown. It's a YouTube channel called Nino Brown, and he talks about how Trump cuts Section 8 housing, food stamps, and now the police are arresting homeless people. It's evil. Check that YouTube video. Like I said, it's Nino Brown, and that's his YouTube page. And he's talking about how Trump wants to cut Section 8 housing, food stamps, and now police are trying to arrest homeless people. It's evil as hell. You know why? Because I understand a lot of people choose to be homeless. Some people do choose to be homeless. Some people choose to stay on welfare. And I get it, Some people don't want to get out the that poverty, mindset. But, you got to understand what this means. What does this mean for the black community? What does this mean for foreigners? Already, Trump is trying to hinder, the black continent, people from the black continent from coming over here to America. Now, as a Nigerian woman, I'm offended. I'm not trying to go against Trump. That's the president of the United States. But at the same time, I'm always going to speak my mind. As you guys know, I'm always going to speak my mind. And I just want to know, what are your thoughts, guys? What do you guys think about this? It just seems like the black community is not really understanding what's going on. If he cuts food stamps, Section 8 housing, and he's trying to get the police to put homeless people away into prison, which is weird to me because they're not committing a crime. It's not a crime to live on the streets. They're not harming anyone. I can see if these homeless people are robbing people, killing people, stealing from people, but they just choose to be on the streets. They choose not to pay for rent. They choose not to pay a mortgage. They choose to be out there, which is weird to me, but it is what it is. As far as the food stamps goes, this hits hard home for me because I know how it feels to be on food stamps. I know how it feels to not be able to afford food. And if he cuts food stamps, it's going to make it very difficult for a lot of people to buy food for their kids, for their families. And then if you're single, it's going to be difficult for you to buy food for yourself. As a single woman, I don't have no man to buy food for me. I don't have no man to pay for food for me. I don't have no man to pay rent for me. I don't have no man to, take care of me at the moment. So as a single woman, Section 8 housing, food stamps, that works for me. It works for other single women or women who got families and kids and stuff like that, or men who have kids and families. You know what I'm saying? To me, I just feel like it's evil. It's evil for you to want to... It's evil. One moment, guys. It's commercial. We're going to go to commercial. Okay, we're back, guys. This is live. Everything's real. Everything's authentic over here on this channel. On this channel, everything is authentic. This is not to disrespect anybody else's podcast channel, but on some real shit. This is some real shit. I'm talking to you guys about some real shit, some politics shit. I'm not talking about sex. I'm not talking about relationship shit. I'm not talking about no bullshit. I'm talking about some real shit. Some politics, guys. Like, we really need to be on our shit. The black community, foreigners, we really need to be on our stuff. Like, you gotta think about it. A lot of people live in poverty. A lot of people are not rich. Trump cutting food stamps, Section 8 housing, and police arresting homeless people, it's not affecting rich people. It's affecting people who live in poverty. It's affecting people who don't have money to pay for food. I mean, I understand it. Maybe he's doing it to maybe force people to get jobs, force people to, get money. But it's like, what happens if he does cut these food stamps, which I pray he doesn't? What happens if he cuts these Section 8 housing? What happens if he starts having police officers arrest homeless people? What does this really mean? You know what do you guys understand what I'm saying? Do you understand the depth of this? You got to really think hard about this. When I think about stuff, I think about the future. I think about things that could possibly happen in the future. Not at the moment. I'm talking about things that could happen in the future. If he starts cutting this stuff out, it could possibly lead to more crime. Everybody can't afford food. Everybody can't afford housing. You're going to start having people are going to start breaking into houses and stuff, squatting. And that, to me, you don't want nobody squatting in the house. You don't want nobody stealing and robbing. Then you put homeless people in prison. Homeless people don't need to be in prison. They're not committing heinous crimes. A homeless person is not committing a heinous crime. Homeless people are not supposed to be in prison with murderers, rapists, robbers, scam artists, molesters, sexual predators. You know what I'm saying? They're not, homeless people don't fit into that category. Now, I can see if the homeless person is killing and robbing people, but if they just homeless on the street because nobody wants to help them, or because they're depressed, or because they don't have no help, why would you put them in prison? I don't understand that. That makes no sense to me. Can somebody explain this to me honestly? Can somebody give me an honest comment, please? Because it's not making no sense to me. All right, y'all. That's enough with this rant. Y'all stay blessed. And don't let no devil or Satan and his minions disrupt your day. Peace.